as long as your frequency is more, the past and the future is more, you can't have any idea about your life. If you are staying here, can you see your life? Actually, all your past and future incidents are printed here. Here, all the past incidents are printed here. Your birth, your school, your marriage, everything. Here, all your future incidents are printed. Your son driving you to the old age home. You dying in the old age home, all these incidents are printed there. Here, all your past is printed. There, all your future is printed. And all your past and the future is totally printed. From here, can you see your past and the future clearly? No. If you come down, you can see little more. If you come down, you can see little more. You see, actually from here, we can see only this much of your past and this much of your future. And if you can come to this level, then you can see little more, this much of your past and this much of your future. If you come here, then little more of this much of your past and this much of your future. If you come and touch this moment, the present moment, simply you can see the whole future and the whole past. You can simply see the whole future and whole past. Sam says, someone guy asked me, Swamiji, in some parties, when I go there, suddenly I have a feeling that I have come to the same party earlier and the same group was here. And next thought I get some particular person is going to come in, or some incident is going to happen. Within few minutes, that incident happens. That person has come. And the same way, when I enter into some house, I feel already I came to this house earlier. And I know which side which rooms are and where things are. When I go there, I see really everything is there. Everything is in right place. How this happens, Swamiji? He asked me. Then I asked, how many of you had the same experience at least once in your life? See, then how can this be coincidence? How can this be coincidence? Whenever this happens in our life, what we think? What we think? What we think? Coincidence. How can this happen in everyone's life? You see, coincidence means which happens rarely. Coincidence. If it happens in every one of your life, how can this be coincidence? It's an incident. Only thing you do not know the cause and effect relationship. Cause and effect relationship. Actually, fortunately or unfortunately, you for that 1 second, knowingly or unknowingly, you fall into the present moment. For that one moment, some reason you relax, nothing to worry. You slowly stop swinging. You slowly relax from swinging. The moment you relax from swinging, for one glimpse, you see the time shaft. That one glimpse time shaft shows you the 5 minutes future. Maybe you have come down to 14 TPS.
Normally physicists talk about time continuum and all, but they haven't come close to this at all.
They are in 100 TPS. How can they come close to the time shaft?
The question there only.
The guy who has penetrated the time shaft is only Kala Gala, the Kala Adita or Kala Bhairava, Shiva. The guy who penetrated the time shaft only is Kala Gala or Kala Adita. Those guys, the physicists are staying in not even 100 TPS, I think 1000 TPS. And where they can find any idea about time shaft? The man who penetrated the time shaft, he is the guy who is Kala Bhairava or Kala Gala, Kala Adita. Shiva. Kala Gala means Shiva. Kala Adita. Understand? For that single moment, you fall, your TPS comes down suddenly. Suddenly when you relax, the TPS comes down. When the TPS comes down, you start seeing few minutes of the future. The few minutes of the future is revealed to you. Immediately it simply happens. If you can bring down the TPS, the whole future and past will be revealed to you. Touching the time shaft, zero frequency. When you touch the time shaft, the whole past and the whole future is known to you. Whole thing is revealed to you. If you just relax in the same present moment, if you continue to be in the same present moment, you start penetrating the time shaft. You start penetrating the time shaft. If you are for 11 shana, for 11 moments, if you are continuously in the present moment, totally, you will have the choice to alter your future moments, future incidences. You will have the choice to alter the future incidences. If you live 21 shana in the present moment, in the same present moment, you just penetrate the time shaft and break it. You disconnect that far past and the future. Then the whole future is simply under your control. Whole future is simply under your control. The future will not be the repetition of the past, because you have disconnected the past and the future. You have penetrated. You have penetrated the time shaft. You are no more bound by the future. That is why we say enlightened masters are not bound by the future. Enlightened masters are not bound by the future. Just they create their future. They write their future. They create their future. There is no standard formal future for them. Simply they write their future. Simply the future is written by them, because the time shaft is broken. The time shaft is penetrated. They are no more under the time shaft. Time shaft cannot play any more a role on the enlightened masters. And what to say? This is the way. When you penetrate, you become enlightened. Neither your past has got any say over you, nor your future has got any say over you. You are just liberated. You just create your future. Sometimes you don't even bother to create the future. Relax. You simply relax. That's a state when a guy don't even bothers to change the future and create the future. He relaxes. Simply Kala Chakra happens. He is neither bound by the Kala Chakra nor touched by the Kala Chakra. Just things happen. He is there. Here.
For someone who's very, very troubled by their past, then you can say to them that if they can come present, then the past will no longer influence.
Simply it will die. Past is dead past. After all it's a dead past. If the frequency is more, if they are again and again visiting the past, only then it is heard. And moreover, the more you visit the past, the more your future will be impressed by it. Because you come here and you go there, you come here and you go there. It's like you think, you see, this is a food, this is a dirt. The bee comes and sits in the dirt and goes to the food. Sits in the dirt and goes to the food. What will happen to the food? That is what you are doing. That's what exactly you are doing. That's what exactly you are doing. You just make your whole future like a past. The more the oscillation towards the past, the more it will be towards the future. If you have too much of past hangover, too much of your future will be destroyed. It will, because the same needle only, this side and that side.
How is that exactly to be feel your presence in this?
When you come exactly to this present moment, totally when you don't have anything called past and the future, just here.
When people say at home that they feel a very strong presence of
Yes, all those things in this level only. When the TPS comes down also, you feel my presence. The less TPS, more Nitya. The more TPS, less Nitya. Simple, clear equation.
A lot of thinking about you, Swamiji. Then
Let me come down to now this question. Lot of thinking about me. Lot of thinking about me. Again, that works in the other way. How you know? See, I am here. I am here. Where there is no TPS. Just zero. You are here. Under TPS. When we both meet, when you let me work on you, naturally the 100 is pulled down to average. Average to the 50. That is why when you think about me, when you remember me, so much of joy, so much of bliss. Because the TPS is brought down. Automatically the TPS is brought down. If you let me work on you, simply I myself will pull you down to zero. There is a one thing where you yourself will work and bring down to zero. That's what is path of meditation, path of self-enquiry. You will be doing that. There is another one path where you will let me do, surrender. From here, I will raise and pull you down and put you into the zero. Letting me work on you. If I understand this one thing, letting me work on you means utter surrender, total relaxation. Come to utter surrender. Whatever I do on you, relax. Let me do. Naturally you will come down to this zero again. Actually, in the ordinary level, now for example, the moment you remember me in the house, naturally from the 100 you come down to 80. If you are already 80, you come down to 60. It starts coming down. And when you are in the present, in my presence physically, when you are around me, when you are near my presence, you see, when you are in the house, all your five senses are not engrossed in me. All your five senses are not engrossed in me. In your energy, maybe only 10% is engrossed in me. Naturally, only 10% of the TPS will come down. And now, majority portion of your senses are engrossed with me. Seeing, hearing, listening, feeling, everything is here. So naturally the percentage is, the percentage of letting me work on you is more. So naturally TPS is down. Knowingly or unknowingly, for any reason, if you are around me, the TPS will simply drop. TPS dropping is what I call Anandagandha Chakra working. That is why all our healers you can feel. When you are around me, automatically the Anandagandha starts working. TPS simply drops. When thoughts per second drops, naturally the Anandagandha Chakra starts working. The energy starts moving in you. The TPS dropping is what I call the presence. TPS dropping is what I call work of presence. When the TPS drops, that is what I call presence working on you.